guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jillian from Jill's Makeup Fancy. Thank you for being here with me today. I am so happy to have you. So today we are testing out the ever so popular Tarte Shape Tape and the little spongy sponge as well. Double Duty Beauty Sponge. The DBB. The Double DB. The Double DB sponge. The Double D sponge. That's my new name for the sponge. So it took me a while to get my hands on this little mofo because it's always sold out. It doesn't sell in Sephora, which I find odd. And it was sold out on Tarte's website for about 70 years. So I had to sit around and wait. And when it finally did come back into stock, their website is a pain in the ass to deal with. First of all, if you're not in the States, you have to realize that you need to go down to the bottom of the website, to the very bottom, and there's this tiny little thing that says ship to, and you have to make sure that you're obviously shipping to the correct place where you live. And then it took me like an hour because it wouldn't take my postal code, and it was the stupidest thing ever, and it made me so mad. But it finally worked out. I finally got it. It's here. I have not opened it. I did do my foundation with the sponge, and I'm not exactly sure how I feel about the sponge yet. I'm gonna do my concealer one side with their sponge and one side with the Beauty Blender and see which one I like better. But I did use it for my foundation, and it's very hard. Like, it's not like, see the Beauty Blender? It's like pew pew, all bouncy. This one is not, I don't know. This one is just a lot softer, a lot more pliable. This one is just a little bit rockish. And I kind of felt like I was like doing, doing, doing. But I don't mind the way that it blended it out. It actually worked quite well. So, but I honestly can't say because I've only used it once. I've only used it with one foundation. I'm wearing the Becca Aqualuminous foundation, if you're wondering. So I look a little dewy-ish, but yeah. So anyway, what I think I want to do is I'm going to put this on. We'll do my first impressions. I'll give you my thoughts. I do have it in the shade Fair, and then I'm gonna just go throughout my day, and then I think at the end of the day-ish I will come back in, check in with you guys, see how it did throughout the day, and then we'll go from there. Does that sound great? Okay then. Let's just get into the video. Okay, so I did get it in the shade Fair. As of right now, it is sold out on their website, so I apologize. It's crazy. Like I said before, it's only sold at Ulta. It is not sold at Sephora, but I have heard from people in the States that it is constantly sold out in Ulta's as well. So it's a little bit of, you know, a unicorn right now to get a hold of. 10 shades, and it is $29 Canadian, so it's probably like 22 bucks American. And yes, I am a huge concealer junkie. So when this came out, I was like, yeah. I'm gonna need to try that out. So, looks like this. You guys have seen it a million times. It's got the big, damn, that is big. Anyway, it's got the big oversized doe foot applicator. Let's just get on into it. Like I said, I don't have anything on except for foundation.
This is extremely light.
So as you saw, I only had to pump it, or I didn't pump it at all. I only had to take like it out. I took it out once and then took it out the second time. So we're gonna do the double D's. Okay, so we're gonna have the double D's in my right, my double D's in my right, and we're gonna have the double B in my left. So let's just get on into it. You know, from the videos that I've seen, it looked a little thicker. I feel like it looked thicker, but it doesn't feel as thick. I don't know. It's weird. It's like an enigma wrapped in an enigma wrapped in a box. It looks, I don't know, blends out really nice. We'll see how the Beauty Blender blends it out. think I like the way the Beauty Blender blends it out better. Yeah, a lot better. I will say that the Tarte sponge, it gives you more coverage. So I think the Beauty Blender sucks up more product than the double D's do, but you know, if you have the desire to like do it with, and you're just like, oh, I want to do it with both. Okay, so it blends out. See, I like the Beauty Blender better for the foundation as well. I just feel like the Tarte one's a little bit, it doesn't blend it out as nicely as I like. I'm not all about that cakiness, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so yes, it is very, it blended out quite nicely. I feel like it looks really good. It's got really nice coverage. I really like the shade. Okay, so I'm gonna set it with my Laura Mercier Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder because this is what I always set everything with, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I got something in my contact, but I'll fix that. Anyway, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then I will come back and give you guys my first round of thoughts. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I finished my makeup and so far I'm really liking it. So it brightens up underneath my eyes. It hasn't creased or anything. It does cover quite a bit. So far I'm really liking it, but for the amount that people are losing their shit over it, I'm not super understanding it. I do have concealers that on first impression, I think I like better, but everybody seems to be really excited about how long it lasts, how long it stays this way, it doesn't crease, all this kind of stuff. So what I'm gonna do, like I said before, I'm gonna go about my day. We have a nap to have right away, as you can see. Somebody's getting real grumpy. Somebody's getting real grumpy. Somebody's getting real grumpy. Fist bump, bro. Fist bump. Okay, so we've got some stuff to do today. We have to go to Shoppers. We need to have our nap. So I will check in with you guys. Yes, baby. I will check it with you guys at the end of the night. We'll see how it looks. Where's my phone, baby? So it is 2:21 right now. And yeah, I will check in with you guys at the end of the day and we will see how the ever popular Tarte Shape Tape, the goddess of shape concealers. What the fuck is a shape tape? Blah. We'll see how it goes. Peace. Okay guys, how's it going? I'm back. I got glasses on and I changed my shirt because that's just how we do shit here, okay? I didn't want to stay in my other shirt. I literally just broke a pinky nail. All of a sudden it was gone. I was like, hello? Anyway, let's see what time it is. It's 6:47, so almost 7. So I've had this on since about 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 5 hours, which I think is a good standing test of time. And in that 5 hours, I've had a nap. I have also gone to the store. I've also gone outside. I've also dealt with screaming baby tantrums. It's been a real good 5 hours. And I would have to say that for everybody that does like this concealer so much, I do think that its staying power and the ability that it has to not crease at all is pretty fucking fantastic. Now, I wanted to be really hard on this, so I will tell you that I feel like it's a little bit cakey, but I have extremely dry skin, so for me, everything is cakey a lot of the time. There's very few things that, if I'm not careful, so there's very few things that don't really make my skin really cakey, and it's not horrible at all, like by any means. And for the fact that it's been on for 7 hours and it literally looks like I just put concealer on is pretty freaking amazing. I don't have too many concealers that can do that. They start wearing and wicking away. They start kind of looking patchy. They just, what the hell? They just don't, oh. They just don't look as good. And this one for the staying power, and it does not crease at all. Like, it did not sink into any fine lines. There is nothing going on there, which is pretty awesome. So I don't have a huge problem with a lot of fine lines underneath my eyes. Thank you. Thank you, science. Thank you. And so it's not a huge issue, but as I get older, I am starting to notice a little bit of crepiness, and it definitely doesn't show any of that. I don't know how. So if you're someone that has an issue with concealer sinking into all those little fine lines and creping up underneath your eyes, this is definitely something I would recommend you getting your hands on if you can. I'm sorry, that sounds like such a dick thing to say.
This is really awesome, but you can't buy it.
I think it's a good concealer. I really like the color. The staying power is amazing. Like, I just can't... If it's not my favorite concealer, like if I... How do I say this properly? Like, if my Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer, I love the way that that one looks in the first, you know, 4 hours that it's on, 3 hours even that it's on. If it had the same staying power as this, that would be like the most kick-ass concealer, but it's also not as full coverage as this. This is extremely full coverage, and I tend to not actually like the more full coverage ones just because, again, I have really dry skin, it gets cakey on me. I'm beating a dead horse here, but yes. All in all, I think the hype is real. I think it is a deserved hype, and I think that they did a pretty kick-ass job with this concealer. I almost wanted it to suck just so I could be like, what are y'all thinking of this so great about it? But no, I have to be I have to be real with you guys. It's a good concealer. Yeah. So that is it for today. I am gonna get my makeup off. Anyway, I again want to end the video. Really? Anyway, thank you guys for being here with me today. May the force be with you, and I will see you in my next one. Peace.